Hi, welcome to our walkthrough of the Neo4j Aura workload for Microsoft Fabric. We'll start with a quick tour of the Fabric workspace and the lake houses that we're going to use, and then we'll take you through transforming your OneLake data into a graph dataset in Aura, and then a walkthrough of our Explore and Query consoles, which are embedded in the Microsoft Fabric workspace. So let's start off with the items that we'll be using. So we've got our OneLake catalog. Here you can just filter, if we just filter by our lake houses. There are two lake houses in this workspace. There's retail and store data. Store data is the original lake house, and retail is a lake house that uses shortcuts to refer to the store data. And you can see this if you come to lineage. It shows that the upstream relationship from retail is the store data. Okay, now if we come back to our workspace, we're using one called Aura Trial. And the next thing we want to have a look at is our workloads. So in workloads, you find all the partner and Microsoft workloads. We have our Neo4j AuraDB with Graph Analytics. We're currently in preview. This workload has already been allocated to our organization, so we don't install it here, but you can see that you can attach the capacities to different workspaces, and you can check that in this case we're assigned to our current workspace. We're compatible with the Lakehouse. You've got a handy link to our documentation, and you'll find our certification attestation checklist as well. Okay, so let's go over back to our workspace, and we create our first graph item. So we select new item, Neo4j. You'll find us under several categories: visualize data and analyze and train. So retail example, and what we now have the option of starting a trial because we're a new user. We've not used Aura before. You'll get a 14-day trial and only one trial for your organization at this time. So click Start Trial. And what this do behind the scenes, it will create an instance in Aura, our cloud service. So you can see we've trial started. Recommends you copy the password. You'll need this if you want to run graph algorithms from your Python notebooks in Microsoft Fabric using our Aura Graph Analytics service. So I've copied the password, I put it somewhere safe. I can now close the window. What it will do is pulled up our available lake houses. We're going to use the retail one, which uses shortcuts. And then we select the tables that we want to transform into a graph. For the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to select these 4 tables. And then we'll see what happens when obviously. So behind the scenes, what we've done is we've used our generative AI assistants to take the tables that you've provided and propose a candidate graph. Now, you do have the option to edit the graph. You can add in other nodes relationships, but the reason it hasn't connected the 2 other tables that you provided is there's no obvious relationship between the tables. Maybe if we selected more of the tables, we'd have pulled in more graphs and we would have seen larger graph. But for the purpose of the demonstration, we're going to go straight on transform the graph. So at this point, what we'll do is we start the import job. That will submit a Spark and wait for the Aura instance, and then finally run the actual import. Right, we're now inside of the Explore. This is after the import has completed. Explore allows some kind of very simple text-based search on your graph. So you can type "show me a graph," and you can see here that there are orders with products. So it contains the product banana, organic plain Greek milk yogurt. We're able to run graph algorithms. So I can run, let's pick PageRank. We apply the PageRank algorithm, and we can do scaling. So you can now see the most influential products are like banana, plain Greek, and sweetened almond milk. And then we have our query console where you're able to execute Cypher. Okay. And you can revisit your import model, explore, and query. Within your OneLake catalog, you'll find that you can select the different data types. So now will appear as other. You see your retail example. You can even endorse items or favorite them. So if you select settings and then endorse, you can promote it so others in your workspace. I don't have permission to certify it within my organization. So now you see endorsement promoted. That concludes the overview where we've shown how to create a graph dataset by transforming OneLake data into a graph by Microsoft Fabric Workload. Thank you.